Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Well, we're on the way.
And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest ploughing through the middle. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Mbappe, he's had a shot! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more. Oh, Peter, you'd have to go a long way to find a defender who works harder than Araujo. So fast and physical.
And we saw that, of course, especially in 2022 in Spanish football's biggest game.
When he scored one of his team's 4 goals. In the end, though, the men from Madrid went on to win the season by a pretty big points margin.
13, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Araujo, at least he gave them a bloody nose along the way.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nedved.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Neymar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar. Nedved. Now it's Eto'o. And he's got the... Eto'o! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Nedved with the short one. Shot could... It's Neymar! And now a sudden chance to counter. Back when it goes. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And here's Mbappe, Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed. The right players for that. Rodri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nedved, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Shifted upfield. Oh, super find. That's good play. Messi. Big chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Busquets. And Araujo. Oh, easy pickings there. 15 minutes till half-time. Aim forwards. And here's Eto'o. Messi gets across to intercept that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Passes short and sharp. Cruyff! That's another chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's
And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Araujo.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... Mbappe! Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nedved, and the shot!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Nedved goes short. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 17.
And the action is back underway.
Number 4.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 23.
Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Eto'o. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the pass is intercepted. Busquets. Vietnam still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Nedved. There's the hit! That's an excellent interception. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now. Vietnam showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value...
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's Busquets.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Nedved. Cruyff. And it's Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Neymar. Rodri. And it's Nedved. Maradona. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rafael Leao! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Back into the middle. He's got the shot away! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Nedved. And here's Eto'o.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kaká.
Drilled in low.
Decent hit! And the lead stays intact, just.
Maradona appears to be absolutely seething with himself after squandering the chance to equalise.
Substitution.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a good ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Vietnam need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Great ball if he can get there. And he was alert to it. Vieira. Rafael Leao. Chance here to counter.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Has a go! They've done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy. And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
Hello,
a match that
everybody,
will
and
really
welcome
get
to
the juices
today's
flowing.
match.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Now it's Nedved. Rummenigge. And that's been won straight back. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Nedved goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
And it's Cruyff. Now it's Messi. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked.
Now the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Up he goes! You've got to be quick to recover this. Vieira, there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira hurtling down that right flank. Messi. And here's Mbappe. And that is expertly dealt with. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Maldini. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Mbappe. He's had a shot! A temporary retreat here.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And the pass is intercepted. Rummenigge, well timed, excellent interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge. Here's Nedved. Chance here to counter. And it's Cruyff. He's in plenty of space here. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. Messi. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Mbappe gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Hernes. Pirlo. And it's Maldini.
Mbappe. Real chance!
I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Messi. Araujo. It's Cruyff. Rodri. And it's Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. Messi.
There will be 1 minute
That's been
at a
intercepted.
time.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quality ball. And Cruyff!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
Nedved.
With the short one.
He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And we're underway again.
Vietnam clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Rummenigge. Vieira.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Luis Suarez. Cruyff.
Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled.
In with a header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And that has left him in a heap.
And it's Nedved.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Luis Suarez! He scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
substitution on the field. Number 17, Mbappe. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 14, Paredes.
So the
Number
first
2,
moment of real
Pirlo.
significance.
Number
Half-time
10,
has been a blessing for this
Messi.
team. You know, what a great
Number
start to the
11,
second half.
Maldini.
Gets his pass
On
away.
the field.
He's
Number
had a
22,
hit! He's scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 58
What
minutes.
about the pass, Peter? It was
Number
played so
7,
intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Luis
And when the manager
Suarez.
called on him, he was only too happy to repay that
Luis
faith.
Suarez.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Rummenigge sticks it away. And they're back in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So we have
The
a
attendance
breakthrough.
for this match
Now
was
how will things develop from here?
71,649.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Maradona. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Davis. Vieira. And he's cut it out.
Vietnam are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Has a go! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
After 67 minutes.
So the lead now is
Number
2.
22.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Nedved. Maradona. Now Kaká. Luis Suarez. Suarez puts his foot on the gas. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cruyff. Luis Suarez. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rummenigge is onto this. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Cruyff. Rummenigge. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. No way through. Cruyff. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Maradona. Rafael Leao. He's got the shot away! He's got a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
substitutions taking place.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Neymar shapes to shoot. It's in. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.